Returning adult students bring experience. They bring a sense of they know what they want to get out of education. They know why they're here. Many times adult students may have a job where they really can't advance until they have access to a college education. Many times they feel that they can't succeed. Some adults, returning adults, just feel that the college is outside of what they can achieve.
About 2 years ago, I decided to return back to work after being a stay-at-home mom, and found out that the job I had been doing previously I was no longer qualified for. So after searching for a while and finding out that I couldn't even make enough money to pay for daycare, I decided the only way that I was going to ever have a real career was to go back and get my degree.
I'm a retired chef after 24 years of going back to school to teach English and history. I live in the area, and my son went here, so seemed like a good place to go.
Well, I served in the military. I was kind of looking forward to my future and thinking of how I want to provide for my family, and I knew I wanted to bring them home to get them. They got to get to know their grandparents and such. So, and I liked the area, so I came by looking at some of the colleges, and knowing that I want to go for a bachelor's, I started at UW-Fond du Lac because most of them would transfer well.
UW-Fond du Lac is a great choice from a returning adult student. If you go to a four-year institution, typically you're thrust into larger classes. You're expected to master and navigate the landscape of that institution. Here at UW-Fond du Lac, someone is always there for you, whether it's your advisor, a staff member, a faculty member, someone within the counseling center, someone in the library. There are people here for returning adult students to help them. Returning adult students can get experience in ways they can't get at larger institutions.
The college atmosphere and the class requirements and all that, it's so easy to get buried in this system that you have no idea what's going on. I don't know what classes I'm supposed to take, I'm not sure about this, and in a smaller campus I feel like I get more attention when I need it.
At first it's unnerving. You have to kind of figure out what's my relationship with a professor, because it's a different relationship from what you've had in life so far. They're not your boss, they're not your friend. So it does take a little bit to figure that out, but it's been great. And the longer you're here, the more that it's easier as you go along.
I would recommend UW-Fond du Lac to others because it's a good foundation without a big school, so you fit in well with classes and interact with the teachers.
About a third of our student body are age 22 or older, and so we have a large number of students who really qualify. In fact, beyond that, the demographic of our student body has changed so dramatically. Many of our students have families. They have one and more jobs. They are tied to the community. They're place-bound, and so that has really changed the way we have to offer our classes, the kinds of services that we have, and our ability to really fulfill their needs as students here.
Well, I knew the UW systems very well, and the military has extra benefits for that. So as such, you can get a Wisconsin GI Bill and get some extra credits through that. So I found UW-Fond du Lac to be a good fit for me and my family, and I wanted to go for a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering, and I can get a good start here. Yeah, it's a good way to get your foot in the door without getting too involved in your specific core classes, so you can get your associate's degree out of the way and then move on from there.
Oh, yeah. My wife and I both attended this campus at the same time, and we had similar but different experiences, and we both really enjoyed the campus. It was interesting. We are different personalities in our own right, and the classes that we did take together were fun. We sat together and we make jokes together, and the professors seemed to get along with us as a couple.
It's hard for me to take a class in the evening because that's the time I need to be with my children, and so I know when we went to set up my class schedule for my next semester, there was a lot of night classes, and fortunately there were also online options, so I'll be able to use those options next semester in order to make it all fit.
Local employers want employees who can think, who can problem solve, who can work with others, who can work in teams, who are globally aware. They want individuals to work for them who are very successful, and to be successful, they have to have confidence. Local employers say no longer do we need people who ask, what do you want me to do? but they want to have employees who are proactive, who look at a situation, who problem solve, and to say, this is a problem, here are some alternatives, this is what I think we should do. These kinds of skills will help those individuals change on the job, adapt to new situations, and really be able to fulfill multiple roles within a company. And these are the kinds of things that they need, and these are the kinds of things that we do in a liberal arts education.
I guess the only other thing would to encourage students to get involved and take advantage of all the opportunities that are here for you right away in your very first semester. You can be on student government. At 4-year, you're not going to be on student government in your first semester. You know, we have these great research opportunities. I'm taking a geography class when I get done. Will I really use it? I don't know, but I do know that I will use my research skills and my leadership skills and all the skills that I've learned with the extracurricular activities I've been involved in.
It's not too late. And the staff here, they make it doable.
You can't earn the credits and the grade without doing the homework, so you gotta make time. You do a little bit extra time after school, before school, do some homework, and tell your family, that you get the most time with them, put everything into them, but also gotta get school done because it's gonna provide them in the future.
UW-Fond du Lac is the U for you.